So I recently got back from my trip to Las Vegas, and one of the things that I did take with me that actually ended up not using at all, just because of all the restricted airspace, and I should have looked into it more before I left. But that was my DJI Mavic Air 2 drone. This is my go-to drone currently that I own. And originally I had it actually boxed in the standard Mavic Air 2 case that you get with the Fly More combo that I'm not a huge fan of, but it is small enough. Well, in the end, I was able to order and receive before leaving a more compact storage solution that is more modular so I could actually put it in my suitcase better. And it didn't turn out as good as I hoped. Hey guys, welcome back to Tech Gooch, and today we're looking at some modular casing for the Mavic Air 2. Now these are from a company called Pemelin, I believe is what it is on Amazon. I'm going to put links down below. And 50% is awesome, 50% is stupid, in my opinion. So this is kind of one of those half and half reviews, and I haven't decided whether or not I'm going to keep it or not. Because in the end, I didn't actually end up really using it. Specifically this half. So, it comes in, you can actually buy just the controller case, you can buy the controller and the drone case, and then they also have a battery case as well that houses the 2 extra batteries. That was kind of bulky, and I was looking for something as small as possible, and so I got a different battery case that I'm going to do in a different video. So that's on another video coming up. This drone case is fantastic, and actually I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring it in here so you can actually see it more up close and personal. So 2 cases is what I got. This is $25 essentially, $24.99 on Amazon for the 2 case special. Comes with the drone case and then the controller case. Controller case is garbage in my opinion, so we'll talk about that here in a second. The drone case I think is fantastic. Now I actually had a case similar to this in the past for my Mavic Pro Platinum that I had. That was by Go Scope, that case. And I love that case. They don't make it for the Air 2, so I had to find a different company, and this company makes, well, what it is, a semi-hard case, right? It's kind of got like a soft felt lining to it, so it feels really nice and soft. It fits the drone perfectly, and, you know, is going to protect it. It bounces, you know, a little bit in there, but nothing terrible. I really like this. I think this is a fantastic modular case. I think they could actually make this slightly smaller yet, and I would very much love the fact the smaller they can make it, the better. Specifically, keep it protective. But this just makes it easier to pack in a suitcase. This big, bulky thing, and this isn't that bulky, but this is too bulky to put in a suitcase, and you're not going to use this as your personal item. What's the point of that? So, this is what I had it in. The controller, however, when I got this, I was so excited. I was like, perfect. This is how it came. And so I was like, what is that? Whatever, that's for packing, right? No, it's actually designed so that you leave the sticks, right, in the controller. So you leave these guys in here. And of course now you got these foam pads that go over it and protect it so you don't break these off. Well, I don't know if the guy that was, you know, whatever Chinese company that was designing this knew that these came off and you could make this literally half the thickness that you made it. So yeah, I didn't take this. I thought this was a joke. I think this is an absolute joke right here. And so the problem with this whole scenario is I have a part of a case that I like a lot and a part of a case that I think is terribly designed because it's just not, I mean, seriously, what the heck? So what I did, because in all reality, yeah, there's some push buttons here and stuff like that, right? There's not a whole lot here that's going to break off from packing it. So I actually slid this guy in with my clothing. So I actually kind of slid it in between all my clothing and in between shirts and stuff. And it actually sat in my clothing the entire trip. And then when I got to Vegas and I got to the hotel room, I pulled it out and kind of set it off to the side. So if I ever did end up taking this anywhere. But even in northern Vegas when I went up there, they have the Air Force Base and stuff like that. So I really couldn't fly it where I was. Next time I plan on hopefully going further outside of Vegas. And then I'll be able to fly it out there. But where I wasn't able to fly it my entire time. So it didn't even get used. But that said, I really like this case. I'm really hoping another company makes one that's not a joke in this department, because I'm hesitant to keep this because it was $25, and $25 that I'm only going to use this part. I'm never going to use this thing. I'm never going to use it. It is a waste of money. So I don't know if I'm keeping it yet or not, because I haven't really used it yet. But yeah, that said, that's the case I wanted to show you at least. So originally I was trying to come up with a reason why you would make it so that I didn't take the sticks off, and I left the sticks on and put the foam pads on there, and it was like, oh, well, maybe it's more for the grab and go where you just have it, you don't have to take the time and screw the sticks on, so it's just kind of pull it out and go. Well, if it's pull out and go, I wouldn't buy the modular casing. I would put it in the bag and maybe probably buy a big case for it, because obviously I'm not packing it up really small. Modular casing is great if you have to put it in another bag that maybe this isn't going to fit. You know, it's like playing Tetris with packing. Well, this is great with playing Tetris with packing, except for this is, you know, an 1.5 inch by 6 by 4 of air that I can't get back once I put it in there. So I wasn't about to use this, and I'm never going to use it. We'll never use this. So maybe that's in the end, send it back, and hopefully somebody will design one that actually is worthy of, I don't care if you're spending $30 or $40. I'd buy something that actually would protect my drone and pack up as literally as tight and small as possible so that you can take it places in a suitcase. It's fantastic. So that's it. I have another video coming up on the battery bags that I purchased. That's on the next video. But if you have any questions on this specific product, please comment below. So like, comment, subscribe. Let me know. Head over to techgooch.com. You can get a hold of me directly there if it's a more personal question. You don't want to just comment below. But that said, guys, thank you for sticking to the end. And if you're interested in this or finding more information about this or nothing else, just head to the comment section below, or the description section. I will put a link where you can take a peek at this specific case. So, thank you for watching to the end. We'll catch you back here on a future video review on TechGooch. See you soon.